Kristin's currently the president and CEO of Massage Lux, but a super interesting background leading up to that. My favorite piece is you kind of did social before doing social was a thing. So maybe
Mhm.
just to lay the context for everybody, give us your quick 1-2s on what led you to where you are today, and then we'll dive in and hopefully have some great conversation here.
Yeah, so it's been a unique journey, but actually one that's kind of full circle in a
It
weird
made
way.
sense a little bit, right?
Yeah,
If you look
it
at
did.
it.
Yeah. I certainly didn't plan it that way, but hindsight 2020, it worked out okay. So I've always been super entrepreneurial. I like to build big things and to watch them flourish. And early on, like late days of high school, early days of college, started a business that helped people really set up Facebook accounts. Like it was that easy. But back then, Facebook wasn't a thing. Like we had MySpace, and then to get on Facebook, you had to have a college email address even to get on it. And once they took away that restriction on at that time, which was called the Facebook, took that email restriction away, brands wanted to get on Facebook, but they really didn't know how. And so, being that it kind of was my sweet spot in some weird way, I started to help brands get on Facebook, and that evolved into app development on Facebook. So, for my legacy Facebookers, there was a moment in time where you could have like your website on your Facebook page. So, you'd replicate what was on your website or create a digital web experience, but on your Facebook page. And it ended up really doing well. The business did. And eventually I started working in the professional sports industry. Did some work with the Minnesota Swarm, which was professional lacrosse, then hopped over to the Wild a little bit. And then ultimately my biggest client was the Vikings. And there was a point in my business tenure where they were accounting for about 40% of my revenue. I was on retainer with them, working with them on their social media. And they came to me and said, Kristin, we've got to hire a social media team, which means our business is going away. And I was like, wait, I can't lose this business. And so I actually ended up going full time with them, which was an awesome experience early on in life, pre kids, working in football. It was
Cool as heck.
awesome. Yeah, it was so cool. It was such a sweet gig. And then I became a mom. And I said, oh my gosh, I can't be on the road 24/7.
Right.